Yo, what is up, Twisted Heat fam? It's your boy, Twisted Heat Gaming, back to show you guys my SEPTIC build. This build applies 3 debuffs at once, and they do massive amounts of damage, killing massacres everywhere. Okay, people. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this clip. Make sure you hit that like. Feel free to subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to jump directly into the build video and skip through this clip, just fast forward to 4 minutes and 32 seconds, man. I'll catch y'all in that portion of the video. I am out. Peace. Yo, what is up, everybody? We are now entering the build portion of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip of showing you guys how much damage this build can actually put in for you. Other than that, let's get into the build, and I'm going to show you guys the specialization I am choosing to run. Okay, as you can see, the specialization I'm choosing to run is the gunner specialization for obvious reasons. Okay, this is wrapped around LMG play. Alright, but since this build is extremely squishy, it's spongy. Okay, it's more spongier than SpongeBob. I'm telling you, you can get 1 to 2 shot and you're done if you're not healing up properly. Alright, so this is one of the big reasons I'm running this, on top of the fact that it's just LMG based. Alright, it's killing enemies grants 10% armor. Alright, as you can see, my plague, my Vial Mask, and my bleed spreads across multiple enemies. Okay, I will be killing in groups when played correctly. Alright, when played correctly, you kill in groups. Trust me, you will be stacking armor left and right if you play correctly, in cover and kill. When you do decide to stand up and get slapped one good time, this is what you use right here. Okay, it's the hardened armor kits. Armor kits repair 100% armor and grant you 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. This works awesome. It's great. This is one of the best armor kits in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, here's another one of the things that I enjoy about this build. Alright, is rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. Like I just told you, I can kill in groups. Okay, like at least 3 to 4 NPCs at a time. Okay, so it definitely increases the rate of fire of my gun, which allows me to put more bullets, more damage downrange on NPCs. Okay, so these are the reasons why I'm actually running this gunner specialization, besides the fact that, you know, it's wrapped around the LMGs. Now we about to jump directly into the build itself. Okay people, we are directly into the build portion. Let's check this out. As you can see, I'm running that exotic light machine gun we call the Pestilence. It says, you'll suffer as we suffered, former quarantined outcast. Okay, the core stats are 88.3k total damage, RPM is 605, we have 100 in the magazine. My core attributes sit at 15% LMG damage, 10% damage out of cover, and my minors is 6% damage to armor. The talents on this gun is as follows: Plague of the Outcast, hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. Stacks, this stacks up to 50 times. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, a lot of damage right there, period. Whenever an enemy dies, dies with this debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. This is one of the things that helps me maintain increase in my fire rate, as well as an increase in my 10% armor on kill. Okay, because you can kill somebody, have this jump to a different enemy, but start shooting the completely other enemy, right? Activate those debuffs on that enemy, and then jump to a different one, and then jump. This build is about jumping enemy to enemy. Once you get enough stacks on them, you jump enemy to enemy. Okay, you don't always focus directly on one enemy unless that's, you know, your primary target, but you jump between enemies with this build. It applies 3 debuffs to every enemy you hit. Alright, it's insane. Going over here to my secondary, as you can see, I got the CTAR-21. This is just here just in case I run out of LMG ammo, which is probably never going to happen. Okay, but anyway, the core stats of this is 77.3k total damage, 900 RPM, and 40 in the mag. Like I said, I don't got the 50. It is what it is. We got core attributes. Okay, we got 14% assault rifle damage, 18.5 health damage, and 9% critical hit damage. I'm running Sadist on this build for the simple fact of this is a bleed build. Okay, the Sadist Deals 20% weapon damage, damage to bleeding enemies. After 4 kills, applies bleed to the next enemy you hit. Okay. My sidearm is specifically a sidearm for the gunner. I just put it on there just to put it on there, but it also helps with the talent on this gun, which is perfect preservation. It's the P320X compact pistol. Okay. Total damage is 134.9k, 380 RPM, 15 in a mag, 11 pistol damage, and 5% damage to armor. Alright. Now, perfect preservation is killing an enemy repairs 12% armor over 5 seconds. Headshot kills improve repair by an additional 12%. So, if you shoot somebody in the head and it kills them, you get 24% armor healing over 5 seconds. Okay, it don't sound like a lot because of the time frame, but trust me, with a squishy build like this, it definitely helps. Okay, people. Now we go down here to the mask. This Vial Mask right here, I'm telling you, it's nasty. It's just awesome for all status effect builds, period. You could put this on any status effect build and gain extra damage out the wazoo with this. Alright, now it reads as follows: the Vial Mask. Alright, you cling to life like a rebellious teen resisting curfew, but death is patient and so am I, people. You heard that? Yeah. Core attribute, obviously we see here 1 skill tier. Attributes itself is 9.9 status effects, 9.6 hazard protection, and we have 18.2 repair skills. I'm going to show y'all why I have repair skills on here as well. The talents on this mask is toxic delivery. Alright, status effects: apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade. Okay, people, of your concussion grenade damage, and increased by your status effect attributes as well. All right, going down here to my chest piece, I'm running 1 piece golden, which gives me 10% status effects. The core attribute on this is 138k armor. I don't like being without armor somehow on the build. I don't like it, so this is perfectly fine with me. With having this armor core attribute is fine, especially since I'm running glass cannon. It's a-okay with me. All right, my attributes are 15,994 health and 8.6 hazard protection. I wish I could have rolled one of these for status effect, hands down, but I got what I got. I will be looking for a better chest piece. Alright, but I also have on the mod 18.4 repair skills. Talents on this is glass cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 25%. All damage you take is amplified by 60. So this is where that armor pack comes into play. This is where the constant kills come into play. Okay, to regenerate that 10% armor, is specifically because you take so much damage. You take 50% more damage. Okay, but the upside is all damage I deal is amplified by 25%. That goes for my Vial Mask, my Pestilence gun, and the bleed damage I'm putting out. Okay, people, so everything is amplified by 25%. As you can see, I'm running a 4-piece ongoing directive. 2 pieces gives me the 15% status effects. 3 pieces give me the 30% reload speed, which is freaking amazing with an LMG, especially the Pestilence. The Pestilence reload so freaking slow. That's part of the reason why I was never a big Pestilence LMG user. Okay, but this reload speed is superb. Okay, so we got the 4-piece, which gives us the rules of engagement: killing a status affected enemy. Enemy grants hollow point ammo for your active weapon. So, as you know, the Pestilence has 100 in the mag. All right, 100 rounds in the mag. When I kill a status affected enemy, I get 100 bleed rounds. Okay. All those rounds, you are destined to constantly reload rounds and rounds and rounds. Unless like you're fighting a tanky gold boss, or the big ass shield elites or whatever that take up all your bullets or whatever, everything around you is going to die by a status effect. From a plain elite down is going to die through status effect when you're shooting them. Hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies the bleed on hit. This is what I'm talking about, okay? Here's how you spread everything around. Right there. Once you kill somebody, you get that ammo, you jump enemy to enemy and put rounds and as much stuff as you can. And once you see yourself running low, find the weakest enemy that has a status effect on them. Burn them down and re-get 100 bleed rounds. Okay? I'm telling you, it's nasty. It's constant damage. Constant, all around the clock. The core attribute is 12.2 weapon damage, and I have 9.3 status effects on here, okay? Jumping over to the backpack. Like I told you before, it's a 4-piece, so I just read that to y'all. The core attribute is 10.8 weapon damage. Minor attributes 9.8 status effects. I also have 18.6 repair skills on here. Now, this backpack comes in handy. I gotta run the backpack because it comes with trauma specialist, okay? Trauma specialist increases the duration of your bleed status effects by 50% and all bleed damage done by 100. Okay? That's huge. That is huge. That's a lot of extra stuff going to this build right now. A lot of big percentages that's helping this build out be the destroyer that it is. Go down here to the gloves. We got that core attribute maxed out weapon damage, and we got the 9.7 status effects. Knee pads. I don't have to say anything about this, do I? No, look at it. Maxed out. Superb. Alright, now we going down here. This is why I'm running repair skills, okay? This thing works wonders. Alright, works wonders. I don't want the repair hive simply because the hive things take too long to come out, okay? They take too long to come out. I want to be able to drop this right here on my hip as soon as I can. Just drop it on my hip if I need it, without having to drop a hive and then have to wait for the things to come out and hit me or whatever. I drop it on my hip. But then when it comes to my allies, when I shoot my allies with it, it's a huge chunk of their health that comes back, okay? Huge chunk. And this is why I'm running the Chem Launcher Reinforcer. Alright, and of course the bleed hive. Whenever you don't have bleed rounds, blood rounds to start off with, or whenever you run out, okay, this is what you use. Alright, you throw this out. It's not meant so much for the damage, but how the build is. You get 100% bleed damage and all that other stuff from it, and it's amplified by 25%, so you get some extra damage that goes with this. Also, this itself, it can proc my mask, okay? It procs the toxic delivery. So when they get hit with this, they don't have the Plague of the Outcast on them yet, but when they get hit with this and it triggers the bleed as well as the toxic delivery, and I start shooting them, guess what? They get all 3 procs, and more than likely they're going to get burnt down, and guess what happens? I receive my 100 rounds of bleed ammo, and then the fun starts, people. The fun starts. Burn down everything, alright? Trust me, this build is absolutely insane. I love it. I love it. I'm telling you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like. Feel free to subscribe to your boy for future content. Test this build out, okay? Test this build out. You won't be disappointed. You don't even have to run it the same way I run it, but I'm telling you, these 3 debuffs at once with amplified damage is just insane. You burn through almost everything you touch. Alright, it's your boy Twisted Heat, man. I will catch you guys later. Much love. Be safe out there. Peace.